Welcome back, finally, to another Rapid Fire Wargaming Battle Report. I'm here with Fingers, and Garfield's kindly being the man behind the camera today. And we are playing our first Back-Rep 9th Edition game. Yeah. How do you find 9th Edition so far?
Good, good. I've only played really a few games with Slaanesh to get used to it.
Yeah?
So I'm enjoying it. I think it balances a lot of things out. I think it's good fun so far. The missions are good. I think a few more secondaries maybe. Yeah, that's good.
Awesome. Yeah. So still feel like I don't really know what I'm doing, but that will
join the club.
Yeah, that will come in time, I'm sure. Talking of missions, we are playing Surround and Destroy, which is from the chapter-approved mission pack
2020 pack,
and it's a mission with 6 objectives. You have to get 5 points in the primary 4. Holding 1 objective, holding 2 objectives, and holding more objectives than your opponent. And then there's secondary pick as well, which we'll go through in a minute.
Dawn of War deployment.
Dawn of War, that's right. So nice and close to your big stabby guys. So I've got my Blood Angels, obviously, and you've got your Slaanesh Daemons.
Yes, smorgasbord of 40k, if you will.
All right, so we'll catch you in a second for the lists.
Right, so 2,000 points of Slaanesh Daemons. I've got a battalion and a patrol. In the battalion, I've got 3 Keeper of Secrets. I've got my Warlord here, who's got the Forbidden Gem and the Aegis Shield for the Feel No Pain. This one here, who's got the Whip, and this one here, who I've spent a CP on to give him the Relic Whip, just for a change, which is the Auto Wounding Whip. So they're the 3 HQs in the battalion, and then I've got Unit 10 Demonettes, Unit 10 Demonettes, 10, and a unit of 15, and then I've got a unit of 5 Seekers, just standard, 5 Seekers standard, and then 3 individual Fiends. Then in the patrol, I've got Shalaxi Hellbane and Celeste, and a unit of 10 Demonettes. So that's pretty much the base list. Psychic powers, they've all got Hysterical Frenzy and just one of the other ones, sort of Cacophonic Choir and Phantasmagoria, I think. But I'll go through those during the game. 6 markers there for Raise the Banners. So with exalted traits, my Warlord, I just pick the 4++, just to make him a bit more survivable. And then I randomly roll on these 2. So I spend CP each to roll 2 dice on that, which I shall do now. So on this one, we have 6 and a 6, so I re-roll one of those, and a 2, which is what I wanted because 2 is the invuln save. So 6 is the heroic intervention up to 6 inch and consolidation, and 2 is the quicksilver reflexes. And then on this ugly brute, I've got 2 and 4, which again is pretty good. 2 is the 4++, and then 4 is the exploding 6s. So yeah, that's pretty good. I think that's it, unless I've forgotten anything, gents.
I don't think so. I don't think of.
No. Yeah, 2 relics, Forbidden Gem on him, and the the special whip on him, and that puts me on 6 CP. Over to you, Tom.
Okay, so this is 1996 points of Blood Angels. It's a single battalion. My HQs are a Librarian Dreadnought, Ancient Arantor. He's got Wings of Sanguinius and the Quickening, and he's got a Stormbolter. Next to him is Captain Malio, who's a jump captain with a Thunderhammer and a Storm Shield. He has been given the Black Rage, and he has the relic, the Icon of the Angel. My troops are 2 brand new, fresh off the painting table units of Primaris Intercessors. The sergeants have got Power Fists. And then a 10-man squad of Tactical Terminators. Tactical Marines. Behind them are 10 Tactical Terminators, which is an elite slot. And then a Furiosa Dreadnought with a Frag Cannon and their Stormbolter. And then 2 Mortis Pattern Dreadnoughts with twin autocannons. They've got another elite over here, which is 9 Sanguinary Guard, and in front of them is a Sanguinary Ancient. He's got the second relic, which is the standard of sacrifice for a 5-up Feel No Pain. And finally, in the back is a little Storm Talon gunship with twin las and twin assault cannons. And that's it. My Warlord trait on Captain Malio is gives me basically makes my 6-up Philonopane into a 5-up Philonopane. It's called I forget the name, but it is that one. And then I also paid 1 CP to give Ancient Arantor a Warlord trait, which is Artisan of War, which gives him +1 damage on his halberd. And that's the list.
Right, so we're deployed. Frontlining, no surprises there. A couple of things. I forgot to mention my Warlord trait earlier. That's on the this guy here, and he's got Celerity of Slaanesh, which is an extra 3 inch to his base movement. I've spent 1 CP to keep a unit of Demonettes in Deep Strike, so that takes me down to 5 after I've spent all the CPs on the Exalted Strats and the -2 for the Patrol and the Relics. Secondaries, I've got Engaging Fronts, Deploy Scramblers, and Bring It Down.
Thank you very much. So I basically castled up in these little corners in this bit of terrain. We decided these walls are kind of like obstacles, so I can sort of they're defensible. Basically, yeah, the idea being that I've got to try and take the punch and then hopefully push out later on in the game to take some objectives. Yeah, I took my secondaries were Engage on all fronts, Assassinate, because all these big characters, if these guys aren't dying, then I'm in trouble basically, so I figured to do that. And then grind them down. It's got quite a few smallish units of Toughness 3 troops, so if I can kill a few of those, hopefully I'll get me more kills than he gets. But now looking at all these great demons, I'm not sure if that's actually going to be the case.
Good stuff, good stuff. Just to say, this terrain from Game.EU, check them out. Some great stuff. And the terrain down this end of the board was made by our very own Sleepy Danvers. So
with a little help from Games Workshop.
Yeah. So good stuff. So are we ready for the roll for first turn?
All right, let's do it. Where do you want us? Over here?
Yeah.
After you, sir. We'll do it together. Come on.
Hey!
Nice.
Okay. Do you want first turn or second turn, Tom?
I've got a few guns, so I think I should take first turn just to see what happens. Yeah.
And we'll be back after the movement phase, I assume? So that's Tom's movement phase. Do you want to talk us through it, mate?
All right, so I just shifted this way a little bit on this flank. It basically just brings some of these guns over here so I can see a bit better. These guys have moved across. Try to keep a few things within auras. I'm kind of ignoring things like engage this turn. I'm going to just try and shoot some stuff basically, and then think about that next turn. The fly moved over here. He's like plugging this gap basically. I know that they can't, block things anymore, but I can make it much harder for you to get into combat with it basically, unless you smite it off the table, of course. And then a bit of shuffling here. I'm basically staying back and seeing if I can take a punch and then punch back. That's my plan.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Well, who knows?
We'll soon see if it's a good plan or a bad plan.
Exactly, yeah. After Phil's first turn, ask me again. So then Psychic, he's out of denial range. I don't really need to move anywhere, but I'll do wings anyway, so next turn I can move a bit further. It goes for a 5, which it does go off. I think I'll do the quickening as well. It's just a good excuse. It's a good chance to peril, but I might need it at some point. And that also goes off on a 9. So that gives me D3 extra attacks, so I'll roll that now. So he gets 2 extra attacks. I started with 9 CP, I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning. So that's my Psychic phase. Shooting, I'm going to start with... I'll start with the Storm Talon. And I'm going to put 2 las cannons. Oof, it's a tricky decision. I think I'm going to put the las cannons into Matey Boy in the middle.
Yep.
I'm going to spend 1 CP on this Dreadnought for Wisdom of the Ancients. I'm down to 8. Which gives reroll hits.
Nice.
Of 1. Right, so yeah, 2 las. Because it's a ground target, the Storm Talon does hit on a 2.
Nice.
And he's toughness.
7.
Okay, so 3s. 2 go through. Okay, cool. So that's 2 hits and 2 wounds on your chap in the middle there.
1 goes through.
Okay, so just D6 damage. For 4.
Cool.
I'll just leave that how it is. And then straight on to the assault cannons into this, I guess, this unit of Demonettes in the middle. Yep.
This one here.
12, hitting on 2s. Re-rolling because of Wisdom of the Ancients, which is quite good.
Yeah. That's earned its money back.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And then a strength 6, so 2s. they toughness 3?
Toughness 3, yeah.
Okay, so 3. It was 11. -2 in this first.
Okay. So all the groups have got 5 up. 11, yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Good. 5 up. No, 1. So that's the unit.
It's very efficient.
Very efficient.
Very efficient.
Efficiently
Very
brutal.
Okay. All right. So the next thing I'll start with over here. The only thing that this squad can see and reach is this heavy bolter can go into Shalaxi. So I'll do that. That is in range of the 6 inches, so it's 3 re-rolling ones because of.
So 4's. It's heavy.
He didn't move, this guy, actually.
Oh, he didn't move.
Yeah,
My apologies,
I
Tombo.
pivoted around that thing.
My apologies.
And then 5s, I see. Yeah, just 1 on Shalaxi.
So 1 5 up. No, go through.
Chip off with his little heavy bolter, just chip one wound off.
Going for when the new edition drops, that'll be 2 damage.
I know, that's really saucy, right? Okay, so I will now move on to this area and do this first dreadnought. I'll actually start with this one, it makes much difference.
Start with this one. Yep.
And he's going into the same demon.
Yep.
So it's 4s rerun 1s because of the captain. That's 3 rerun 1s.
3s rerun
sorry,
1s.
yeah, and then it's strength 7, toughness 7, so 4s. So 4 and -2 this.
4 up in bone. 1 goes through.
It's just 2 damage.
That's 10 already. Nicely done.
And then
No more.
and then the second one, second of the pair, we'll do the same.
Nice.
Okay, so it's 2 drop there, and then 4s. So 4.
Where'd you get this dice from, Tom?
These are available from deploymentzone.tv.
Nice.
Oh, that's 6.
6 down to 4.
All right, so 4. Okay, I'm going to have a think.
We'll come back to you once Tom's had a think. Could be sometime. Sorry, mate, go on.
The more astute amongst you will be going, don't forget your Aegis shield. So I forgot to do that and I feel no pain on that, which is a 6 up. And he's taken 12 wounds. So any 6s wound back and not a single one.
Where are those dice from, Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah, send it back to it.
SN Battle Report.
SN Battle Report.
You can have them back.
Okay, so now 7 of these Terminators are in range of the same target. I'm going to try and chip those 4 wounds off. They can't really shoot anything else anyway, so why not? I was considering doing Fury the First, but I'm hoping it might be enough. So 1s for the captain. Quite a lot of 2s though. Might have helped.
Good on 5s. Should still be enough.
I don't know.
What does Fury the First do?
+1 hits. +1 to hit, so it would have been hitting on 2s, which would have got me a few more. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so. No, not necessarily. Got to whiff this for me, please, sir.
9.
It's only 7. Actually.
Oh, no.
You can be 9 if
You
you
can roll
want.
9.
Still counting that 9. 7. 4 ups.
Oh, that's a nice roll.
2, feel no pain. Drop 1.
That's a nice roll.
Still down to 3. My Warlord is in bad shape, which is a good.
True. I was hoping I might be able to kill him, but I don't think I've got any other guns. Well, actually, this tactical squad. Come on, they can do it. They can't. The first company couldn't, but these guys might be able to. They did move, so it's probably only like 3 guys, maybe in 24-inch range. Okay, a bit. 1s and 5s. So just 1 more.
He's going to chip this off. No.
No, he doesn't.
All right, so I think everything else is out of range. So that is the end of my turn.
Lovely.
Cool. Have you got any secondaries that you score at the end of your turn? No.
In the waiting game.
Yeah, it's playing the long game.
Over to Phil.
Oh, hello.
Phil's movement phase.
Yeah, so I moved. Yeah, the Warlord is a bottom bracket, 7-inch move, but with Celerity of Slaanesh and a massive advance roll, he's shot up. Everything's basically advanced. I think I rolled 5 6s for my advance, which is pretty.
Yeah. It's like getting 4 up, like 4 in.
Yeah. Phil uses his special advancing dice.
Yeah. It's a set. So yeah, Great Demon upside, Fiend moved up. I'll just put a Fiend in the unit 15 now with Celeste, who's hopefully going to get slung into that combat. Left the unit Demonettes on that objective, unit Demonettes on this objective. Fiend, which I'm not sure what he's doing actually, I forgot to move in, but he's fine. He's putting a great roadblock here because I can't actually get in anywhere there. So I'm going to use my whip to just, and some smite to just try and chip away at him, and hopefully that will stop him moving out as well. So unless he kills me, which he probably will. That it.
You've got this one coming down the flank.
Yeah, end of movement phase. I'll deploy scramblers on this unit which didn't move. Deploy scramblers. Just remind people of watching. You need to, at the end of your movement phase, declare it in your zone, no man's land, and the opponent's for 10 points.
Cool, and we'll mark that down on our little scoreboard here from a Kent Wargame tournament. Check them out.
Engage on all fronts.
You're in everything, right?
Got that. Yeah, so I just need to bring some stuff down.
Oh, scary stuff.
So we'll come back with Phil's psychic phase.
Psychic phase, everything's got historical frenzy, which is the fight in the psychic phase. I know you can only cast it once, but it's quite situational. So starting off from here, Shalaxi Hellbane is... No, actually, that's a lie. This one here, who is called the Handmaiden. He's going to try and smite the potato.
Super smite coming in hot.
Should I try and deny it? Like get a 12?
Well, you might. Oh, well, all the other stuff going off smite or feel no pain, so it's low key.
I'll leave it.
Have you got the strat? Was it the armor?
Armor of contempt.
Yeah.
I could use that.
Still need to deny it on a.
Basically, actually, I as soon as I take my first wound, I do that. So if he rolls really low,
Oh, okay, cool.
On his
Right, okay, so D6. Just one.
Cool.
Command point next. I need that dead to get a.
Yeah, it's a decent robot there.
Yes.
Oh, that's what I do.
Yes.
Do more of that, please, mate. That'd be
I'm
great.
down to 4.
Down to 4.
Okay, so 1 wound on that.
Mm-hmm.
His other power is Delightful Agony, so he's going to cast a Feel No Pain on himself. 4, 5, 6. I don't think that goes off. Bear with me. Delightful Agony. Oh, it does on a 5 actually. So that guy there's got Delightful
like
Agony.
that.
Absolutely going to forget that.
No, we'll try and remember.
Shalaxi doesn't want to smite anything because that will reduce the charge range.
Oh, sorry. In that case, actually, no, I wouldn't have done that. Don't worry.
You're going to go back and then deny on that one more word.
Is that everything I can get right? I'm about to get smashed.
I don't know. We'll see.
The Warlord is going to cast Phantasmagoria. There's lots of rustling pages of my booklet.
Like Phil's books, they really speed up play. It is a lot to remember.
Phantasmagoria goes off in 6. Enemy units subtract 1 from their leadership. Might as well cast it.
Perils.
Doesn't go off. He's not going to smite because again, so I want the charge range. I think Cacophonic Choir. That sounds like something.
Bless you.
That's Shalaxi actually. It's over here. So that's when I roll the nearest unit. No, again, it's mortal wounds. No, that's me. That's me done. I don't want to increase my charge range.
So do you want to? I think you've only got 1 shooting gun, haven't you?
I've got 2 shooting guns. Let's do that now. They're both whips. I did upgrade this guy's whip to the auto wound one. So we'll start over here. It's assault at 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's hitting on 2s. I don't re-roll 1s like a demon. Any re-rolls because of demon prints. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 6, and it's auto wound minus 2 damage.
Okay, so I've got 2 up save here because of this barricade. So.
Oh, Tom.
Sorry, mate. I'll
Do it over there, or wherever. Do it here.
Okay, so 2 go through.
Nice.
And it's 1 damage.
2 damage.
2 damage each. That's just I've got Feel No Pain. So
Yeah, that's all right.
first Feel No Pains. So 1 takes 1, and then the other 2 Feel No Pain. I've saved them both. So actually only down 1 wound.
Nice.
So this is a new model syndrome. So I assume they'd get totally removed straight away, but one of them has survived a little bit, which is nice.
It's always nice.
Okay, this one. See, I put this one over here to go into the Storm Talon first turn, but obviously flew it over here.
Cheeky.
So same again. 3, 4, 5, 6. I hit on 2s. Hey, that was
my
a
goodness,
significant amount of ones. And toughness?
6.
4s? Nothing. Right, that is shooting phase.
We'll come back with your charge phase, yeah?
Yep. Okay, so we'll move the lighting around a bit so Tom's got better filming access. So we can start from over here with this Keeper of Secrets into that unit there, obviously. What do you want me here?
Yeah, anyway there.
That's a 7.
Yeah, nice.
So I want to try and lob him off that objective, obviously.
Yeah, I did something really silly here. It was like me being new tonight. I moved everyone off the objective apart from one squad, so that's my bad.
I'm sure they'll survive.
They'll survive, mate.
They'll definitely survive.
You never know. So now the Warlord is going to try and make a charge into that tactical squad there on an 8.
Easy peasy.
And then Chilexi, we've measured, needs a 6 to get to the edge of that barricade.
Yeah, because again, this is another 9th edition rule. If you're 2 inches on the other side of a barricade, you've merely got to touch the wall, and then the engagement range gets increased to that.
So at this point, I'm going to Overwatch.
Yes.
And because I'm in a defensible bit of terrain,
Goes off on 5s.
goes up on 5s.
Nice.
All right, so 40 dice for these storm bolters into this guy.
So can you remind us why we're hitting on 5s, Tom?
Yeah, because I'm behind defensible terrain, when I get charged, I can either decide to have +1 to my Overwatch, or I can have +1 to my hits in combat.
I like it.
I figured this was probably...
And you're getting re-rolls with the captain as well.
Yeah, exactly, re-roll ones. So, I'll do the re-rolls.
That doesn't look terrible. That doesn't look terrible at all from here.
Another 3.
Okay, sorry. Okay, can you just grab me some 5 still?
Oh, it's 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking out of 6s. That's a lot of them, Tom.
Well,
That's the first time I've seen that stratagem used, and I tell you what, that's decent, isn't it?
Nice one, thank you very much.
And then your 5s again. Was that missed, or did you not that?
Probably missed. Don't know.
Take it.
Have it.
Moral high ground there now.
Yeah.
So now, if you win now, Tom, it's a hollow victory.
All right, so 5. Oh, see, not so great, but
Oh, it's enough to chafe.
Yeah, it's enough to give him a nasty itch.
Could be enough to kill him if I roll horrifically.
please do.
So no AP.
No, it's just turn 1, so they're
So
still
he's got 4 up.
Oh,
I'll take him 4.
that's okay. I'll take it.
It's not bad.
It's nice. So he's down to 4 left.
Oh, 8 wounds. That's pretty juicy.
Yeah, not bad going there, Tom.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll probably regret it now because these power fists could have done with a +1 to hit, but it's all good.
So I need a 6.
Easy.
10.
Gets it on a 10.
So I'm going to measure this. I'll go back there.
Yeah, so
You can go over that wall, no problem, Phil.
Yeah. So the reason Phil's doing that is because if he engaged me across the wall, then I get +1 to my cover save.
Yes, that's why I was doing that.
I didn't know that either. I play Tau, so I don't ever worry about things like that.
Yeah.
I don't do this phase.
So charged. He can't charge anything, obviously, because he's flying.
Because there's no space for him to get through there. So
Shilaxi's going to charge the unit at the end. I don't know what you need. Probably a 6 or 7.
yeah, we'll have a little roll.
6. I'll measure it out.
Yeah, that'll be easily good in, I think.
Yeah. Okay. We did measure this so it could go through. I know it's a bit.
Let's not worry about
scratchy.
that.
Sounds like cheating.
Yeah.
This is triggering me. This game triggering me.
Okay, so we come back in the fight phase.
Do you want him to take his skirt off? Because then he'll get rid of the tassels.
I never want someone to take their skirt and tassels off.
Especially a Slaanesh Daemon.
Ooh.
As we consult the book of Slaanesh.
Bound beautifully.
Yes.
So Gorash Soul Splitter, the Exalted, will attack into them. He's got exploded 6s because the Exalted thingamajigamy. So he's got 6 attacks with his Wit Stealer Sword.
Just a second. Shall I transhuman? With my feel no pain? Basically, if it wasn't that these were the only people holding that objective, I might do it. I wouldn't do it.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
I'm going to do it just because that's what CP are for.
I think you should. 4 ups, isn't it? Because I can only wound on a 4.
On 4 up, yeah.
So I'd need to get 5 of these through. and then you get feel no pain as well. So yeah, it's easily survivable. Easily survivable.
Yeah, do you want to roll over here if you can, Phil, so we can see the models and the dice.
So as well as moving him there for the negating that roll, it was actually for the reroll bubble of the Celeste. So I've got 6 attacks, exploding 6s, reroll. Demon Prince 1s or all hits?
Once.
So they all hit, but no 6s. So this will be 2s. Strength 8.
No, 4s because transhuman.
Sorry.
With. Well, you did.
So yeah, 2. So 2 go through, mate.
And because I'm behind cover, I get +1 to my cover save in combat. Does that sound made up? I think it's not made up.
No, take it.
If you say so.
-3.
Okay, so with 5s. So 1 is saved.
Nice.
That's
and then
nice.
Flat 3 damage.
So feel no pain to
Don't
try and
like
keep
this.
this one guy alive.
Don't
I
like
need all of these though. No, so he does die.
It's not bad effort. It's not bad going there.
So I've got 4 with the snapping claws.
Oh, I thought it was over.
I need all 6s.
Just getting started.
That's
1.
6, so that's another one. 4s again. I need all 4s. Come on.
That is a juicy roll.
So 3, 4, so 5. 5 ups.
Is it -3 again?
Yep.
Yeah, so 5 ups. Oh my goodness.
That
He's
is.
got cocked.
Is that
Dice,
alright?
yeah.
Cocked.
Oh,
sorry, mate.
Oh,
These
nice
dice
to
are available from Deployment Zone TV.
Exactly.
Nice. Flat 3.
Thanks, Winters. Oh, he survived on one
Nicely
wound.
done. Nicely done.
Brutal.
And
This is the feel no pain from my relic banner. If anyone.
Yeah.
Sounds made up, but no, moving on. So my fiend is going to try.
I'm going to actually interrupt as well.
Oh shit! I meant to. Oh yeah, I meant to do Celeste first. Go on.
Is that all right? Oh, I feel bad now.
Yeah, of course.
I
meant to start with Celeste for that very reason.
gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with these sons of Sanguinius lurking.
You come at the red boys and get punched in the face if you're not careful.
It's lucky they're not all armed with power fists. Oh.
Finally.
Such a schoolboy error. When I moved him in, I thought I've got to attack with him first.
That's a bit cheesy. Okay, so I basically can't get all of these guys in, but I'll get
Yeah, because the wall's unstable, so you can't go up there.
and like so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just cancel dice and come back.
Cool. So here we are with Tom's interruption.
Yep, so I've got about 6 guys here who can all fight, and I've got 4 wounds to get through, so I haven't done Fury the first because I thought hopefully it won't be necessary. Just space. So re-rolling for the captain. Cool.
So hitting on 4s.
Really good roll of spread of hits there.
So now with your Blood Angels, you're wounding on...
Most things on 2s usually.
Yeah, because of +1 to wound.
Yeah, and
lovely.
re-rolling 1s because of the ancient.
Another 1 there, Tom.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, goes
Into a 1.
So it's lots. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 13.
Yeah, you did.
Well, that ain't a bad roll though, Phil.
No, flat 3 damage each.
D3, but there's 4 misses. Yeah, there's 4 fails. Yeah, 5 fails. 6 fails. Yes, you did.
You did. That was as interruptions go.
That was literally the worst mistake I think I've ever made playing 40k.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
It's alright, not your fault, it's my fault.
We all make mistakes. So you go over to Phil.
Right. Warlord into that unit there. So just 4 attacks now. No reroll 1s. Strength 8, so 2s. So 3 at -3.
So 6s. I'm afraid I made 2.
3 rerolls. 2 more -3s. They get feel no pain as well.
No, they're out of range. It's only 6 inches. So
So that's flat 3 each.
So 2 more dead.
So Shalaxi into that squad. 3, 4, 5, 6.
We'll film it over here. We know what they're fighting.
No rerolls and 2s. Reroll 1 to keep on 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minus 3.
6s. So make 2, but lose 3 dice.
These, okay. And 4 with the claws. Will hit. Strength 6, freeze. Reroll 1s, wound, so 4 more. Minus 3s.
No, that's white. Split.
Right. So that, I'll do the Fiend into that squad.
Got the Fiend over here.
Yeah. 2 hits, nothing to wound, and with his tail. Nope. So that's that.
So that's the fight phase.
I think I got off pretty lightly there.
Oh yeah, massive.
Yeah.
Massive. That Chilexi probably would have killed most of those Terminators.
We have to see. We have to use Phil's skill with this list to. Well, it's still early doors, only one turn, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Back with you after Tom's movement phase. So we actually forgot to fight back with Tom's Blood Angels.
Oh yeah, that's true. I've got a couple of tactical marines who are going to take this guy down. Not really. Okay, so these 2 intercessors are going to go into the Fiend, and then
Horsey thing.
The Sergeant, and the other one into this guy. So this is the normal ones first. He's out of range of the captain. And then what's the toughness on your fob? So 3s. And re-rolling 1s because they are in range of the banner. So 4 at no AP.
5 ups. 2 go through.
Okay, so
Down to 2.
and then the other marine will do the sergeant at the end. It's more awesome. And this is the other marine into the big guy.
He's -1 to hit. Sorry, mate.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. All the
One of those was a 3, wasn't it? Or was it 2? I'll do it again. It's easier.
No, go on. I think one of them was a 3. So that.
Yeah, I think one of them was a
And
3.
then the other was higher.
Yeah.
Okay. So then these are no wound with him. And then, okay, so it's -1 on the fist, so it doesn't make any difference. It's still 4s because you can't be more than -1. And that's just 1. And that will fail to. Well, 8.
No, it does wound. No, it does wound. Yeah.
He's toughness 7.
So
Saves it.
Saves it.
Good. 2 tactical marines over here.
-1 to hit again.
Puncture this guy. -1 to hit. So 2s. Oh, sorry, what were they?
Tom's juggling dice.
Okay, so they're in range of the captain. And so just 2 hits. And then 4s. And no rerolls.
So
It's
just
fine.
4.
Okay. Alright.
So now we will be back with Tom's movement phase.
Alright, so I moved tactical Terminators very slowly over here towards these guys, shuffled them a bit. I used Upon Wings of Fire to bring Ancient here, the reason being they don't have an invuln, so I figured I'd try and keep them alive a bit better. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, we'll find out. I'm lining up for a load of charges because I know it can interrupt, so I'm definitely going to lose some stuff in the charge phase, but I'm trying to kill as much as possible. Move the flyer over here, he went his minimum move, so he could still see this guy. He advanced, so he can't charge, but his frag cannon's now in range of those seekers. So I can go straight into psychic, I think.
Psychic phase.
So I'm going to do wings first on this guy. This is a 5. Goes up on a 6.
Try and deny that.
Yeah.
On a 6. No.
Nope.
And then quickening, which is more than that.
I'll try and deny with that guy.
Well, it's failed actually,
Okay.
but I'm actually going to re-roll. I think. Yeah, I'll use a CP to re-roll.
Nice.
111. Yes, don't knock that down because we didn't. Did you give yourself one?
No, I didn't. But
Yes.
I did use Upon Wings of Fire.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'll try and deny and get a 12. No.
Okay, so it's the 3 extra attacks, 2 extra attacks again, same as last turn. So that's psychic.
And then we'll come back with shooting.
All right. All right. So shooting phase. I'm going to start with this frag cannon. I'll put it into. I was thinking this was 1 unit, and I was going to frag cannon them with my blast weapon, but I forgot it was 2 units, 5. So I'll do them into this unit on the left here. And so the storm bolter first. What's the toughness?
3.
So just 1.
5 up invuln. So 1 was on 1 move.
And then 2d6 auto hits from the frag cannon.
Oof.
No, just 2.
So
Oh,
no,
it's also hit, sorry.
so you get 3 because you get 3
Oh,
as
of
minimum,
course.
don't you? So roll another one.
Okay, thank you.
What is it, 3 minutes?
Because you get it's a blast weapon, so you get minimum.
Oh, yeah. So just strength 6 actually. So
2.
Sorry,
what's the strength of the frag gun? 6, isn't it?
Yes, it's toughness 3.
So I did get 2 wounds.
yeah, 2 wounds. So, yeah, sorry everyone, I made a mistake there because I thought the blast was 5, but it's actually 6 in a unit.
So 1 goes through, so 1 more dead. Same unit, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah. So just 1 seeker down there. Not terribly impressive.
That's what I get for butting in.
Yeah, Tom, are you still rolling?
Yes.
Can you just keep filming and not talk?
I'll try.
Just so you know, guys, I couldn't fall this this unit back because the Fiend stopped me from falling back, which is quite juicy. So I can't shoot these guys, but I will try and end his warlord with some autocannons here.
No.
Yeah, that's my plan. That's my
Bad
plan.
evening, Tom.
Come on, let's do it. Not with that many. I need 8. So I'll do this one on this side first. We're on into the captain. 4 here. And then 4, I think, is toughness 7, right?
7.
Yeah. So just 2.
2 4-ups, not a problem.
Ooh.
I'll see damage.
2.
What left you got to shoot into him?
Whole another one. And
Possibly
Terminators.
all the Terminators. Okay. So 2 damage, yeah?
Yep.
Feel no pains? No. So down to 1.
No.
All right. Oosh. I'm just going to see. I've slightly screwed it up, but it's all good. I should have shot Terminators first in case they killed him because they can't see very much. Anyway, I'll do that now.
Yeah, I should have hit with selects first.
Well, yeah, exactly. We all make. I was just trying to even the odds, even it up. Yeah. All right, so I will do the 3 here, which can see that unit of Demonettes into the Demonettes, and everything else into Big Boy over here. So this is the 3 into the Demonettes. Stormbolters. It's -1 now because we're in the Tactical Doctrine. We're on for the captain. Okay, so that's 7.
5-ups. 4 dead.
We have to count some dice out, I'm afraid. It'll take me a
Okay,
while, so
we'll come back.
Okay, so it's the rest of the shots into the Warlord here.
Shots from the Terminator unit.
That's
Tom.
right, yeah, just their Stormbolters, which is quite a lot of fire.
Cool. When these boys got to 3 wounds, they're going to be
Yeah, I mean,
pretty impressive, aren't they?
absolutely. It'll be interesting to see what the points changes are going to be, but yeah, they're going to be nasty. And then 5.
That'll do it.
Hopefully.
That'll do it, boss.
It's 9. 9. Don't think that was 1. It's just hanging out there.
9 4-ups. You.
You got your Feel No Pains?
Feel no pains.
Okay.
What are we on to next, Tom?
So I only shot 1 of these because
You did?
I remembered that was what I should have done that way around. So the rest will go into. He's on 4 wounds still, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will put some into the into these guys. Demons.
Nice rolling.
2, so 3, 7. Whoosh.
He's dead. 6.
Okay. Do the Stormbolt into Shalaxi from the Libby Dread.
Libby Dread hiding behind that big mountain over there.
3s. Is he minus just to hit Shalaxi, or is he?
No, only in combat.
Okay, so then 5s. Toughness
What's
7
this, mate?
still.
Sorry.
It's Stormbolters from the
Yep,
Libby
yeah.
Dread into him.
Yep.
Wounds or 5s? I assume he's toughness 7.
Toughness 7, yeah.
Yeah, so just 2. It's -1, but these are all
He's only got 5 up, isn't he?
Did you warp surge? I know you warp surged them over there. Yeah, sorry.
So yeah, 2 go through. 1 damage each.
Yep.
So feel no pain. No, both go through. So he's down to 13.
Okay, so next up, the tactical, the intercessors here with auto bolt rifles are going to shoot this guy here. And then wounding on 5s. Just 2.
1 goes through.
Just 1 damage.
No. Like for Laganese? No, 1 damage.
And then we'll do. So these 9 Sanguinary Guard are going to shoot into the big guy as well.
Yep.
How many CP have I got?
You've got 3 left, Tom.
Now I'm going to use 1 CP on Explosive Judgment, which allows me to reroll wounds.
Feels like cheating.
Is this one of those new Psychic Awakening
That's right,
stratagems?
Psychic Awakening, yeah.
What does it do?
It allows you to rerolls wounds on their bolt pistols, on the bolt, what we call the same one.
Angelus
bolt guns, aren't they?
And it does also ignore cover, but that doesn't really matter here. So these will be -2 as well because we're in the tactical doctrine. 1s and 2s there.
Eesh.
Fives.
It all even that. Oh, nice.
A few of them. It's just 5 -2.
Is this 1 damage or 2 damage?
Just 1 damage. Probably wasn't worth the CP, but I like using the new strats sometimes.
Yeah. 3 go through from the pains. 2 go through.
Any more shooting, Tom?
Yeah, I'll just do this ancient same target. Just 1.
What did we forget to shoot, Tom?
Garfield was kind enough to remind me that I've got a flyer here whose only purpose is to shoot things.
Yeah.
Forgot to shoot him. So I will put the las cannons into this guy here. Actually, into Shalaxi over here.
Shalaxi over there.
And then the assault cannon rounds into the demonettes hiding out behind that rock.
And that's the warp surge unit over there.
Yeah, that's right. So these are the las cannons on 2s. And then wounding on 3s. 2.
Both go through.
2d6 damage. 5. Reroll that. No, that's alright, I'll save it.
6 ups. So it takes 3. Oh no, sorry, it takes 2. 4, sorry.
And then the assault cannons into the demonette unit.
Yeah.
2s again, yep.
3, 7.
7.
Pretty nice. Okay, so now we really are going to.
Now we really are done, yeah.
Okay, so I'll start over here, charging the Terminators into this big guy here. Don't need very much, but a big one would be good because I can get people around. So I've got an 8 for them. I'll move them after I've rolled everything. So you get 8 on these guys. The Dreadnought advanced, so we can't actually charge. And then these guys, again, I'm going to roll it just to see if I can get around the back of them. 7. Yeah, so I'll do that in a minute. And then the Librarian Dread doesn't really need to roll, but he's right over there. I got a 7 on the dice over there. That is all of the charges.
Cool.
Actually, I'll just try and do a long bomb charge with my captain here, just because otherwise he's just sitting there not doing anything.
What do you need there, Tom?
So it's
like a
7.
7 or an 8.
That's not a long bomb.
That's a mid. And he's a Blood Angel actually, so it's +1 to charge, which I will probably keep forgetting. It's sort of new.
We should get an 11. Go where he wants.
So I'll move him like over here. Stay with 6 of those guys.
Cool. So we'll move the units in, and then we'll come back with the fight phase.
Okay.
So here we are, Tombo, with a bit of a clash of the titans here.
Yeah. So 2 spear-loving kind of guys and/or girls fighting out. So Ancient Arantor, the Librarian Dreadnought's going to try and punch Shalaxi.
Mm-hmm.
I really want him to die, and he's got a 4 up in gun. So I'm going to use a couple of stratagems. I'm going to use Red Rampage to give him D3 extra attacks. So that's another 2. And I'm also think I'm going to use Wisdom of the Ancient, so he re-rolls 1s.
So if you just check your CP, I don't know how many you got left, mate.
To 0 now.
Okay.
2. Yeah, so I'm out now. Okay, so he's got 3 base. Shock Assault is 4, and then 2 for the quickening, and 2 for that. So 8. All right. Sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
So these
does sound like a lot.
And it's -1 to hit on your Shalaxi, isn't it? -1 to hit. So I usually hit on 2s. It would be on 3s. It is on 3s, but I'm re-rolling 1s.
Because of Wisdom of the Ancients, then it works perfectly there.
Well, let's see. So I drop 1. And then the +1 to wound for Blood Angels is cancelled out by Shalaxi's -1 to wound.
Yep.
So I'll be hitting up wound on 3s here. I'm just going to check something quickly. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I was just checking his strength, and he is strength 6. So it's strength 12, but it's -1, so it's just those 4.
So I need to save 2 of these.
You do, and these are 4 damage each because of Artisan of War.
So save 3. So 4 goes through.
Come on, boy. There's witnesses.
He's alive. So would a command point make that much difference?
I don't know.
Let me just check your bracket. Right, so he's taken 4.
Which puts him down to 5.
Yeah. I want to try and get him back up to his top bracket. So I'm going to CP 1. After all that.
But you have got your feel no pains, haven't you?
He's down to 5, yeah. So I'll do my feel no pains. Which I'm not very good at feel no pains today.
But yeah, well.
But it's worth walk surging.
It was definitely worth walk surging. That could swing it a little bit here.
-1 to wound. I think I would have got him if all those 2s hadn't not wounded. So
he's an absolute monster.
Oh mate, Blood Angel Librarian Dreadnoughts are juicy. So with the Slaanesh Army Rule,
to Quicksilver it now alternates. I always strike first unless it's charging units, in which case you alternate, starting with the player turn. So Tom struck first, then it'll be me, then it'll be back to Tom charging, then me, and so forth.
Okay, cool. So we'll come back with Phil's decision.
Yeah, got to decide what to hit. Yes, it was a toss-up what to fight with next between this Great Demon against his Sanguinary Guard, which obviously are pretty monstrous, and this one over here against the Terminators, which is probably equally bad. But as that one's on 4 wounds and this one isn't, I've decided to go over here and then try and get some board control, try and kill that Librarian, try and whittle these down and then move across. That's the theory.
Good luck.
Okay, so 6 attacks, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't re-roll 1s.
So you're hitting on what?
I'm hitting on 2s. It's Great Demon. Now I'm wounding on Strength 8 Toughness.
4.
So 2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minus 3, so 5 ups.
Yeah, because Sanguinary Guard have a 2 up save.
That's
so sorry.
Is delightful.
So what is it? Flat 3.
Flat 3. Yeah.
So actually, the banner's back here as well. So I'm gonna. No, so you do smush 1.
Oh, that's horrific. And 2s again. So there won't be 2s actually, it'll be 3s this time because it's strength 6.
This with the towel, isn't it, or whatever it is?
With claws, yeah.
Claws,
so 2 minus 3s.
Sanguinary Guard.
Somebody's rolling hot.
8 5 ups, that was.
That was juicy.
Nicely done, Thomas.
That was juicy.
So he's 4. So I might as well punch this guy then in the nuts.
Yep, so it's the Terminators.
I'm just going to pile in
next.
For it.
Terminators or your captain over here. So which one are you going to choose, Tom? The captain or the Terminators?
Are we filming?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, mate. So I was just piling in my 3 inches. I think I'm going to go for this guy. You got enough. So they can all fight now.
They should be dead. My lapse of concentration.
Cool. All right, so I'll have to count some dice again.
We'll come back with the dice.
Okay, so I attacking with the Terminators here. This guy over here can't attack because he's not within range, but he's in range of the captain, which is why he's hanging out back here. So 3 attacks each. It's a bunch of attacks. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s for the captain. Is that one of my dice? Or did it just, I think so. Now, hitting on 2s. The Blood Angels. So that's 3, 6, 9.
Well, there's a 1 in there, Tombo. My Hawkeye.
12 then.
like a good, not
Damage?
bad roll.
D3.
Yeah.
Is
Which
there
one's
two?
you?
It's two.
Oh, sorry. Oh, God.
I'll just check on camera what that was, I reckon. Don't know.
7.
You sure? You sure? Have you picked up some of your
No,
saves?
no, it's fine.
Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Has he got Feel No Pain?
Nope.
So what's that leave him on, Phil?
3.
Okay, so I have got the sergeant attacking now, so let's see if he can finish him off.
Did he charge? Sorry. Oh, is it part time?
Yeah, he's within range of that guy as well. So, hitting on 3, so it's just a pass all this time. Rerolling 1s. Okay, so could do it. Could do it. Strength 4, so 4s. Couldn't do it.
Did you get one?
Just one.
Yeah, just one move.
Go through.
Okay, so nearly got him.
Damage?
That's a shame.
Just
So
one.
just one, yeah, it's just a pass all attack.
It's 2. What have you got left to attack?
So I have got the intercessors who could do it, and my captain. Oh, and the Sanguinary Guard.
So I think I need to hit your intercessors. Because next turn I'll hit first anyway, because you're already in combat, but you might polish him off.
Next turn I would hit first, right? Because
No, you hit last now. 'Cause you're already in
I
combat.
see. Oh, because of your what's that rule called?
So it's Quicksilver Swiftness.
Quicksilver
basically.
Swiftness.
That's
If
awesome.
I'm already in combat, I always hit first.
That's lovely.
Cool, we'll come back with Phil's decision. So we're back with Phil's decision.
Yeah, so I'm going to go into these because next turn I'm hitting first anyway, and he's got Power Fist there, and that could kill me, and that would be really annoying. But I'm not necessarily going to kill him anyway. So let's give it a go. Bottom bracket, which is 4 attacks with the sword, hitting 2s, and then wounding on 2s.
Do you not re-roll ones?
No, I do not.
Okay.
So 3 -3s on those guys.
We're still fighting over the wall, but actually it's only the turn you charge you get the +1 to your save, so it's 6s.
So flat 3 damage.
Cool. So 2.
And then 3 claws. Don't reroll 1s. And 3s. So 2 more -3.
Need a few 6s. Nope.
That's
it.
a squad.
Sergeant dead.
I think that was the right decision there,
Yeah,
Phil.
good shout.
Okay, so then
Right,
me
so-
over here.
Also charging, right?
So you've got the charging captain
sorry,
here.
yeah, it doesn't make much difference, 'cause,
no, but
Because he's fought,
yeah.
hasn't he? Yeah.
He did wonderful things with your 8 5-ups.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So 4 for the captain base, plus Black Rage and Shock Assault. Rerolling for himself. Got a Thunder Hammer, so the 2 misses.
Yep.
And 2s to smush. So 4.
What 5-ups? Yep. Nicely done.
So I'll just consolidate this way a little bit.
So over to Shalaxi Tombo.
So we go, come around. Doopy 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 doopy.
Well, he has taken a bit of a punch to the face. He's in bottom. No, he's in his middle bracket.
Middle bracket,
Thanks,
he should-
thanks to that warp surge.
He's on 5 wounds.
So he's got 5 attacks with his sword. Actually, he's got a spear, which is a bit nasty. So is that a character?
He is a character.
He's a character. Okay.
So we'll come over here for the dice rolling.
So 2s. So they'll wound. And soul pierce with strength 12 -4 flat 6 damage.
Oh, he's definitely dead unless you roll loads of 1s.
So what's your toughness?
He's toughness 7.
Toughness 7. So 3s. 3-roll 1s.
Yeah. He's
Oh, blammo. How
So
much
he's
how
got
many
no run,
damage?
so just
6, 12, 18, 24, 30.
30 damage. You'd have killed a knight.
let me see if he blows up. That'll be good. Oh, he does blow up. I think it's D3.
I believe so, yeah.
So
2 feel no pain.
Two
So
more.
he has
Two-
got a shield, which is 5 up against mortals.
Oh, okay.
No. Shaxi.
Okay, so I am attacking my Sanguinary Guard with a Power Fist, so they're hitting on 4s.
Get 4s because the -1 on native Keeper of Secrets.
Yeah, absolutely, and because they're Power Fist. So
Yeah, so it would have been -2 used to be, but
Yeah.
now we're capped at 1s. So
so that's not great. Set of hits.
No -1 to wound because he's just a normal Keeper, not Shalaxi.
Right, so this will be 2s. And re-rolling 1s to the banner.
Oh,
nice.
bag.
So I was saying to the guys that I regret spending all my CP because they've got some good stratagems.
How many's that?
3, 6, 8. I could have done things like made them flat like minimum 2 damage. That's very nice.
Half.
That's a good roll.
Average.
Got just over half there.
So now my D3 damage. So
2,
2,
4, 5,
7.
Has it got any fill no paint at one?
No.
No. Okay. And I believe that is the turn.
Yeah.
Right, movement phase then. I've moved the Seekers up here, still on the objective. These Demonettes, I've just moved out a little bit around there, a bit into the alcove. I advanced the Fiend up onto this objective, moved these Demonettes up. I didn't advance them so I could deploy Scramblers. Moved Shalaxi round, advanced around there. Yeah, so hopefully I'll have a slightly more impactful combat against these guys. So, Psychic Phase, straight into that?
Yep.
Yeah, so I will cast Smite first on that one against the nearest unit, which is the Terms, obviously. So that goes off, and then it is just one more wound.
Cool. So, put wound marker in.
And then I'll cast Hysterical Frenzy, which is effectively fight, as if it's the fight phase, on an 8. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh,
So
gets it on a 9.
So he is heavily degraded. So he's only got 4 attacks with his sword. And 2.
It's a great little psychic power.
It's really good, isn't it?
2 of his claws, 4 and 2. So 2s, no rerolls. And then 2s. So, 3 minus 3.
So on my 5 up in buns. So
2, 3 damage.
Yeah. So this first guy dies. This guy.
And then 2 of the claws. Both hit. Strength 6.
2 wounds.
Wound.
So that 3 1. Yeah, another one dead.
It's not a bad psychic power there, is it?
Yeah, when it goes off, it's
yeah,
nice.
it's nice, isn't it?
Okay, so this one over here is going to cast Smite. Doesn't go off.
Nope.
And the other power is Delightful Agonies. So she'll cast that. What's the range on Delightful Agonies?
Depends where you're casting it. I think it will affect everything there, won't it?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just checking because I want to cast it on Shalaxi, so I don't have to walk.
We're over 12, I reckon.
Just quick check. With an 18, yeah.
Oh, you're fine.
And that needs a 5. So that goes off.
Cool.
So he's got Delightful Agonies. And I cast it Smite, didn't I? Failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Shalaxi's going to cast
Now, fingers, if I could stop you, this is the perfect time to perils, if you would mind.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Do it.
Now he said it.
6, 7, 9. So
No.
Smite goes
Nice.
off. I tried to put him equidistant, actually, for the...
So you can choose him.
What's that guy?
He's an ancient. I think he's got 4 wounds. I'll have to double check.
How many CPs you got?
None.
0.
So I think I want to whittle down the Marines. So D3. So just 1 after all that.
So then 5 up, turn up in.
And then Shalaxi has Cacophonic Choir, which I roll 2d6. And then any point over your leadership is effectively a mortal wound. What's the leadership?
There'll be. I think I get +1 for the banner, but I have to double check. So it would be 9 because the sergeant's 8.
Okay, fine, so roll it in 6, 7, 8, 9.
So we'll come back with the leadership value. So yeah, the leadership. The banner does give that +1 leadership, so that doesn't go off.
Right, okay, so charge phase then. He's in combat.
Can you shoot? You want to shoot? Have they got whips and stuff? Or
No, I can't now because, well, they've got whips, but they're already in combat. They can't shoot it in combat.
Oh, okay.
Whips. So it's straight into the charge phase. So you've not got any CPs, have you? To
Nah.
So he's going to do a multi-charge on it. So you there. Roll it. And then the Seekers are going to charge the Dread, which is probably a big mistake because they're useless, but stops him shooting.
Yeah.
Well, not in night if you don't.
No.
It's a blast weapon,
blast
though.
weapon, isn't it?
Oh, it is a blast weapon. Yeah, there you go. Ah.
Right, come back.
Every day's a school day.
Come back to me, Tombo. I'll work out what I'm doing.
So what are you starting off with, Phil?
Because of the Quicksilver rule, everything now is fine, and because Tom's not got any CP, I don't have to worry too much about order, unlike that absolute behemoth of a Howler earlier. So I'm going to start with these Seekers into the frag.
And you're combining them all into one.
Yeah, there's 2 units, but I'm just do it all at once.
Yep.
It's
Because
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hit on 3s. Strength 3.
So 6s, I'd imagine.
Yeah, 6s are up -4. Wee. And then I've got 2 attacks. The tail.
It's all going down. It's all going down.
So I'm as quick as I can. Oh dear. Told you they wouldn't do much, Tom. No, strength 4, so 5s. 5s?
It's up to 7.
5s.
It's like
3
3.
wounds.
CP?
Nothing.
So he saves
All saves.
Nothing.
Nada.
So Shlexi, I'll do him next. He's on 4 wounds, and they're not 4 wounds. Top bracket.
So this is Shlexi here.
I think you said this guy, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my mistake.
The other keeper. They all look the same.
No,
These keepers.
He's on the middle bracket, not top bracket. So 5 and 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2s. Oh, didn't need that. 2s. 0 1s because of keeper. Janky, Janky.
-3.
-3.
5s.
2 go down.
Flat 3 damage.
So I'm going to roll my Fiona Pains because he's still there. Dead.
1.
So 1 dies and 1's on 1 wound left.
And then 3 with the 3 hits. 2 more.
Right, so
Flat 3 damage.
first one, we need all of these.
Oh.
So that kills this guy.
Yep.
And then another one. Right, so that is 2 dead.
Better go in there.
Could have done with a couple more there. So is that guy within 3 of the objective? Could you measure?
Yeah, sure.
That'll decide how I put Shalax's attacks.
He looks a bit long, doesn't he? I know he's just in.
Right.
Double check, I guess. To the edge of the objective, right? Yeah, so
Yes.
Okay. Right, I'll go over here. This guy's in the bottom bracket, into the Terminators. That will hit 2s. Reroll 1s because of keeper. So 4 -3.
So 5 up in them.
Oops, there we go.
Oh, all 3, 4, all 4 go through.
Yeah, so we'll take
And 2 claws. So 2 hit. Reroll 1s because of keeper. No, 1 more.
So that's it.
Nicely done.
I think you needed that, Tom.
Didn't need that yet.
Okay. So
I think we're over to, is that old Shalaxi over there?
Shalaxi, yeah.
This old ding dong going on down here.
So it's not as imperative to completely wipe that squad now, because you've got 1 model within range, but then I would be contesting it. So Shalaxi, bottom bracket again. It's got 3 left, 4 and 2. So I'll put them all into that squad there. 4 wound and 2s. Reroll 1 because the keeper.
So this is into Terminator. Sorry, the Intercessors. 6s.
Flat 3.
3. Yep, so that's 3 dead.
That's 3 dead.
And then claws. Reroll 1 wound. So 2 more.
Oh, I need 1 6 here, really. No, that's the squad.
That's the squad. Efficiency there, right there. So I think it looks like that one's contested now, doesn't it?
Yeah, unless I can kill Shalaxi.
Oh yeah, I thought he's got a little bit of power fist action going on there.
You can hit back. I shouldn't control it. Yeah, I should have split them attack, shouldn't I? Yes.
Who knows? Who knows?
Okay,
Who knows?
I think that's it.
Is that all your hits? I now get to finally.
You can have a go now, Tom.
All right, let's do it. Doesn't suppose it matters the order.
No.
No.
But you could easily kill 3.
If I'm lucky, or if depending on your saves, really. I reckon.
Oh, I forgot about exploding 6s.
Are we shooting?
We are. We're doing it live.
Let's do it. Let's do it over here. So this is the 2 power fists remaining from my Terminator squad. I pulled out of range of this captain. I have.
You have, sir.
Silly. So just 2. He's not got any minus to a wound, has he?
No, just there.
So those do both wound.
Clutch saves.
And then the sergeant. So 4 sword. Just 1.
Lives. Just.
So he's on 1 wound.
That would have been good.
So we'll come over here, Tombo. What are we doing next?
All right, so I'll do old Faustus, who's being smacked by some little pink things. So he's got 4 base and then 1 for Chocosaur.
So these are separate units. You put them all into 1 unit?
Oh, sorry, there's 1 of 4, isn't there? So I'll put it into the 1 of 4. So just 3. Smushing on 2s. So just 2. Minus big.
1 goes down.
Flat 3 damage. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes.
Doing the Sanguinary Guard next.
Yep. So. Alright, so they're hitting on 4s. Is it? Oh, it doesn't matter if it's minuses, isn't it? Minuses don't stack. So 4s. Ooh. Not amazing. And then 2s.
If you're charged, you're always wounding on +1.
Oh, beg your pardon, no, this is an ongoing combat.
Nice.
Classic Danvers.
So 3s.
Still decent roll there, mate.
Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, enough, I think.
So if you could fail like 3 of them, that would be awesome.
How many wounds that keeper got left?
It's got 6. It's alright.
Oh dear.
But now I can still whiff this.
Yeah,
it's
you
a D3.
Oh,
Sure.
not with rolls like that. Any feel no pain on that one? I know because you cast it onto the Shellacki, didn't you?
Alright, so 1 dot guy goes down, and then
This is
the hero battle of the ancient.
There's a reason why he holds that banner, Tom. There's a reason why he holds that banner.
You always say that, but he always whiffs. I'll check after. I think he's got 3 attacks.
We'll come back.
Yep.
So we did go back and check. We did get 1 exploding 6 on this keeper over here and killed an additional Terminator. The only fight left in this turn now is this one over here, Tom.
Yeah, so the Sanguinary Ancient with his Power Fist is going to try and finish off Shellacki. So hits on 4s. Just 2. And he wounds on 2s.
-1 to wound.
Yes.
So it'll be 3s.
So yeah, so 3s. Re-rolling 1s though because of his banner.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, Phil.
So yeah, that's gone.
No, I've got to roll a D3.
You've got 1 CP left.
Also, it's D3 damage as well, so I need a 5 or 6 to kill him.
And you have got Delightful Agonies. Oh, what'd you do? What'd you do, Phil?
I'll keep CP because he's dead anyway.
No, so it's down to 1.
So you got 2 Phil No Pains.
Oh, so just
So
down
it takes
to
1.
2.
Takes 1 wound. That could be.
Well,
Well, it keeps him in the game. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, but at least it distracts him for a little while. So yeah, I think that is that, and we'll come back at the end of turn 2 with the scores. So this is the start of the 3rd battle round.
Stop. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the scoreboard at the moment. So Tom got 10 on turn 2. Phil got 15 on turn 2. And this is the current scores on the secondary. So I'll hold it there whilst you try and work that out yourselves.
Professional.
Yeah, nice. You can work that out yourselves. And then, so on this, we lost a Terminator to Morale.
Yeah, that's pretty important because it means I could have potentially had more models here, but now we just can test it.
Yeah, so it's actually good for Phil there. So it actually takes 5 points away.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I don't get any primary in turn 3.
Yeah, so we'll come back after Tom's movement phase. All right, Tom's your movement phase, turn 3. What'd you do?
Pulled the Terminator back here. I moved the captain a bit further up, shuffled these guys forward as far as I could go. Moved these up, sort of moving forward now. I'm hoping that some guns will take out these last Seekers and this last Seeker and Shalaxi. He says famous last words. I pulled this guy out of combat just in case I kill them easily, and then I can put some shots into them from something else. And then if I don't, I'll hopefully be able to charge them with the Sanguinary Guard. Flyers shot over there. You can see the Demonettes behind that
Demonettes
formation
through the old cave there.
Yeah. So I'll start with these shots down here, which I can only do with this guy. So I'm going to shoot the same.
So he fell back out of combat.
Of course he did. I'm sorry. Yeah. Talking nonsense. That's what I'm talking. Okay, I'll do this because it'd be quite cool if it works. He'll chuck a crack grenade into the Seeker. Reroll for himself.
Oh
dear. All right.
Used up all in 5 and 6s.
Yeah, exactly. So this unit here will shoot this guy.
Okay, rapid fire, I assume.
Actually, this is a flamer, which was an error. I don't think he's in flamer range anymore. Oh dear, yeah, that's a rookie mistake. So the flamer will hit the Demonettes. Ollie, can I charge him? Yeah, I'll do it. Flamer into the Demonettes and the bolter back into him. So 2 shots from the bolter. Rerolling ones for the captain. 2 hits. So 1 wound onto the big guy here.
So he takes a wound.
So he's dead, right?
He is dead.
Yeah, he's only got 1 left, hasn't
He is dead.
So tactical marine does the business, then DC.
So what I'll do is I'm going to keep this dice for what we kill.
Okay, yeah, cool. And the
I'm doing that, guys, because Tom's got bring it down.
So
I'll grind them down, and we keep forgetting what you kill.
So you didn't see it, but honestly, I got a 6 on my dice for that guy. You know me, I would not do that. So this is the flamer into the Demonettes. And these are there was auto hit, so these are the wounds. So it's 4.
5 ups. All 4.
4 toasty Demonettes right there.
So I will shoot. I'm going to put the las cannons into Shalaxi and the assault cannons into those Demonettes.
Yeah, iron shields.
So these are the so just 2 hits because it's is the minus 1 to shoot,
no.
Just in combat.
So
2
wounds.
Yeah.
Shalaxi down.
Yeah, it's got delightful agonies. Yeah.
So
no, he's got. Actually, I didn't even. I should have cast delightful agonies myself. He's already got a shield, doesn't he? He didn't have to cast it. Anyway.
Yes, 2d6 damage, just in case you whiff. 8. Maybe not.
I'm going to roll.
No. So I'll flip that over to 2. 2 units dead.
And then the assault cannons. That's 7
On
the Demonettes from the assault cannons. That's -1.
Yeah, so it was hitting them on 2s because of the flying potatoes rule, flying and wounding on 2s as well. So that's how many that's dead, Phil?
5.
That's 5 dead because you've got 5 up in vulnerable save on demons. So what we've got next?
So these are the Angelus bolt guns into the Seekers.
The smaller unit of Seekers.
Yeah. So sorry, yeah, these will miss.
What's the strength of this gun?
Just 4. What's a bolt gun?
3
3s to range.
Toughness 3.
It's -1.
5 ups. 2. 1 dice.
Yeah, just 1 damage. Okay, now these guys. So I don't think I'm going to actually see because the wall's in the way. So I'll put the first one into. What's the
separate unit?
2 separate guys.
Toughness 4. 4 wounds. 5 up in front.
Okay, yeah. So I'll do 1 into this first one.
So what's shooting into that?
Sorry, my Mortis Baton Dreadnoughts with autocannons are going into this first one here.
Okie doke.
So it was this one. So those can't reroll the ones. 2 go.
And we're wounding on 3s, I assume.
Just 1. That's fine. Right.
So now, what was the toughness of that, Phil?
4.
Oh, yep, so 3.
So that wasn't amazing. Just trying to think.
What have we got next? This
second one of
this
these.
second one.
Yeah, it's the last thing to shoot. So yeah, it's got to be into those. I was thinking maybe I'll split it. Is that crazy?
I don't think so. Let's do it.
Doesn't make any difference because like you're still controlling the objective.
Split
Actually,
it.
no, I'm wanting to kill things, aren't I? So I might as well shoot there. So
Yeah,
I'll
that's
split
a good idea.
her in
actually.
there.
She's dead to morale anyway.
Unless you roll a 1.
Reality blinks.
And that's
Whoa.
back. Yeah.
So I'll do 1 into there, 1 into there. So into the demonette. So
2 wounds.
2, yeah, because it's strength 7.
And that's it.
And then
No
the
reality
second-
blinking.
No, yeah.
Not that. And then the other cannon into
So we're hitting on
ones.
3s, are we?
Yeah, rerolling 1s because of the captain.
And wounding on 3s.
So that's 2. Yeah,
Damage.
damage 2.
She's down to 2.
2.
Cool. That is all the shooting.
So it's measuring our charge distances now.
I am out of range to declare with these guys. So that was silly. But these guys will go into here. I think I'll multi-charge. Is it how many's left here? 2.
There's 2 there and 5 in the other unit.
Are they troops?
What do you mean? They're beasts.
I mean, have they got OBSEC?
Oh, no. They should have. They're demonettes on things.
Horses.
Yeah.
Little gribbly horses.
Okay, sorry, I was having an extremely long think there. I could try and multi-charge them to try and
You
kill a
could
few.
try. You could try.
Have you got?
How far is it?
You've got a 1 CP, mate. Can't you do like a 3d6?
Yeah, it's 2 CB. I'm going to do it because it's more cool. So I'm going to multi-charge these.
What do you need? 8, 7?
Yeah, I guess.
Can you fly over them?
Yeah, you can fly over them. So I need like, it's an 8, but then Blood Angel's 7.
Oh, there we go, Tom.
I will use my last CP.
Last CP, you reroll that.
It was a bit silly. No.
Oh,
Oh well, that's the kind of
That's the thing.
The fun.
heroes are
of the
made,
game.
not born,
Oh,
Tom.
exactly. Exactly.
So I think that's the actual turn, isn't it?
Yep. Well, that was better than expected.
Yeah. So we'll tot up some more scores, and we'll get back to you at the end of Phil's movement phase. Here we are at the end of Phil's movement phase, turn 3.
Yep, Operation Try and Stay Alive. I rolled a morale test on these guys and reality blinked and D6 came back and I got 2 back now, so there's 4 there trying to hide. They've moved up a bit to just engage with the Dreadnought, just keep him occupied. Fiends tried to hide a little bit there, and the Demonettes hide. So it's a case of trying not to die. The unit I put in Deep Strike is down here, so they did the last of Scramblers.
Yep. So that's it. You capped that out for 10 points.
Yeah. So I've got no shooting, got no psychic, so straight
into charge phase.
Yeah. So these all should be 9 inch away. Nicely done, Tom. So I'll try that charging the ancient first.
Oh,
Yeah,
gets
well,
it. Gets it. That is decent. That.
I forgot about those guys. Everybody. I just meant they scrambled, didn't they? Can they still charge?
Oh
Them?
yeah,
They
no, they
can.
probably can't actually.
Yeah, they. I
No,
think
you're
they
Oh
right.
yeah, they can't do anything, can they? Yeah.
Well done. Yeah.
Oh, phew.
Yeah, well remembered. So 9 inches away now.
One of us knows all the rules.
Yeah. So just that charge there. So they're in.
Yeah, there's 2 units there.
They're in because they're in blah blah blah. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So sorry, Phil, you'd have to charge them round for them to fight.
But they're not got to be within
No, because they're
half
set for
inch.
different unit.
They don't need to be within.
No, because they've got to be getting engagement range when they charge.
When they charge.
Okay, fine.
So if you want to charge, well, it's up to.
Yeah. Or just say you could just say that that's those 2 are 1 unit and those 1 to 5. You know what I mean? I think just do it. That's
so
your
you
2-man unit and that's your 5-man unit, and they're all in combat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just roll for these. I'll leave these in.
Cool.
If you want to get like that.
No, I don't mind. Do it. Do them all.
No,
Do them all.
I'm gonna do it.
no, it's play.
So right, let's do it. Oh, nice. All here.
Considering how effective they were last turn, I don't know.
Go on the Demonettes.
Now he's going to take 10 wounds.
Yeah, exactly. Then I'll change my mind.
Yeah, we'll take that back.
Toughness.
7.
So
Sixes.
I think sixes, but sixes are at -4.
Oh,
that's
there you
2
go.
rounds, but not a single six.
It was nice of you, Tom, there, and you got paid back by the dice
I didn't
gods.
do it. I
You didn't do it in the end.
But the the intent was there.
The dice gods misunderstood.
That was the unit of 2, and that was unit of 5.
Oh, was it?
Well, I don't know what the problem is. I'm trying.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, because they were on their own out there.
Yeah, because I thought it was a unit of 5 in the front.
So yeah, roll the other guys. Quick, do it.
Quick, do it, Phil.
I'm totally lost now. Right,
Just
so
do it.
I'll just I'll just do the tons here. We'll call it. There.
Okay.
Do all the time.
We'll all go
Go
to
on.
bed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. String 4, so 5s. 2 and no minus. Fearsome.
It's all right.
After all that.
He's all right.
Enough.
Right.
Is that it?
Smack that's it.
Smack
That's
back.
mine.
Oh no. So the dreadnought can start hitting back.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
We're
Smack
turn 3,
back.
are we? Yeah,
Turn
turn
three,
3. Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
he's 4 base, shock assault plus sabot echoes. So 4.
No problem. Not.
Here we go. Coming up
problem.
hot. Oh, not
I'm
bad.
dead. Oh, damage.
3.
I'm dead.
Well, they got 4 up in van.
2 dead. 5
2
up
dead.
in van, sorry. Dead.
Bish bash bosh.
Cool.
I think is that the turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, Tom. Movement for that turn 4.
Yeah, so left him there, moved some dreads up. Captain could only get to here onto this objective. Tactical Marines moved up. Brought these guys around here so that I can kill these or at least stop them from getting this objective next turn. Dreadnoughts, I just left in combat this turn because it was not a good idea moving them out. I don't know what I was thinking. This guy can see through to those demonettes through this doorway. And the flyer moved over here and is looking at that unit in the near that statue over there. Cool. So shooting phase straight away.
I'll drop Orb Surge on these from my last 2 CP.
Nicely done.
Nice. So this dread here is going to shoot through to those demonettes in the distance. So now 3s re-rolling 1s because of the captain.
Cool. Can you see them?
I can see this guy.
Go on, you can have it. Go on, I'll let you.
Rolling the 1s. And 2s.
So how many is that, Tom?
6 at -1.
6 at -1.
I keep saying minuses, but it's all just demon saves, isn't it?
They're all dead.
Okay, so
Nicely done, Thomas.
this guy can only see the demonettes in the... Oh, can he? Okay, I'll do it. Flyer first. Everything into those demonettes, I think.
Flyer. Daka.
I see. You know what? Oh, decisions.
Oh.
I put the last cannons into this guy, and then everything else into there over there. That a good idea? What do you think? No, everything into those demonettes.
Nice move.
They
I
have
think it's all a terrible
blooming
idea.
demons. They're all going to die. So the last cannons, 2 hits. 1 wound.
On these?
Yep.
4 up. Good.
Saves it. Whoop, surged.
Okay, and then the assault.
How's your walk, Phil?
Surged.
And then wounding rolls 2s. That's nice. So 3, 6.
I'll be
10.
the judge of that, Tom. I'll
10.
be the judge of that.
Come on, just fail them all.
10. Mr. 8-5 up saves over there. And I fail 5.
Not bad there, Phil. We're going to next, Tom.
Oh God, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so this tactical squad will shoot the bolter at that guy up there.
To which guy? The guy.
Sorry, this fiend. No, is it
Little fiend.
They're a fiend, yeah.
Little thing in there.
We're doing 1 hit, a wound on that guy in the back. It's all right.
Saves it. Some good saves going on here, Phil.
Right, so my thinking is I kind of need to kill one of them so that my captain can smash the other one. So I'm going to do this guy. Well, these guys keep whiffing when they're hitting fiends. So
We do.
this guy, this Mortis Battle Dreadnought into this fiend here.
Okay.
Oh,
Two.
what's his toughness?
4.
So yeah, just 2.
Let's go through.
Oh,
2
yeah.
damage each.
Yep.
Splat.
Nicely done.
And then Storm Bottler from him into the things. His other weapon. So this is the Furiosa Dreadnought. The frag
So
cannon
did
blast.
because you shoot in combat, of course.
Yeah, just with the Storm Bolter, not the frag cannon. That will be too awesome. So that's all fails because it's -1 to hit.
Of course, yep.
And then 10 shots from the Sanguinary Guard over here with their Angelus Bolt guns into the Demonettes in front of them. On 3s. Moving on 3s. So 4 minus
4,
Demon saves.
5 ups. So you go through.
2 die.
Splat, splat.
That is. I'm going to do it again and forget using shooting. No, I think that's all the shooting. So I'm going to chuck a crack grenade from this guy into him. So hits. Fails to wound. I've given myself a CP. Okay. Alright, so just this fight.
Charge.
Yeah, this charge here. Charging into the steam nets. Don't really need to roll it. They're in. And then I keep a nice line though. Alright, so turn it's 4 each this now because it's turn 4.
Feels excessive, but let's go with it. Let's roll with it. At midnight, Tom's just had stuff.
Like Gremlin, yeah.
Phil starts nodding off.
Don't let him roll dice after midnight.
Okay, so amazing, but and 2s.
Got some ones.
Yeah, do it.
Oh
So
no, morale's
3,
gonna.
4, 5, 6.
6 stays there.
Okay, so 4 die.
4 die.
Mind who I take?
I'll thwap you back, yeah? Thwap, you heard? How many left?
3.
3.
7. 3s. 5s and 6s. 6s are at -4. Whee. 1 at -1, 1 at -4.
So this is the -4. Is a 6 up.
1 damage.
And then the other one is a 4 up.
1 damage.
Rob.
Right. And then, does your special...
Yeah, I'll hit you first. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This has been the most unimpressive combat.
Yeah,
hasn't it? Just
yeah.
like scrabbling at
It's
each
awful.
other.
It's truly awful. Can we edit this whole combat out?
Yeah.
3s. Oh, yeah, continue. 6s. Oh, 2 6s -4. I go through.
That goes straight
He's
through.
wounded.
Nice.
And he's
1 damage.
Just 1 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. Strength 4. 1 at no AP.
Take another one. So finally, the tongues are starting.
Finally doing their
to
job.
Business.
They're licking the paint off.
Okay, so just fall back because I wasn't charged this turn. Yeah.
You were?
Well, you.
I
You
charged
charged me.
When was that? That was last time, wasn't it?
No, yeah, no, so you don't get the extra
Oh,
attack.
yeah,
now.
sorry, yeah. So just fall. 2s.
2 demon saves.
2 dead.
2 dead.
All right. That is the end.
I think that is that.
Oh, no, yeah, I've shot those guys, haven't I? Yeah. That's it.
Okay, well, we come back with Phil's movement.
Charge
Oh, sorry,
Charge
charge
face.
face. Thanks, Phil. That's
That's
kind.
okay.
Oh, man.
Just like when you.
Yeah. So I've already fought with these and these. I should have obviously charged this guy. So I don't know what I'm doing.
Kind of moral victory already.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to charge. If hopefully I get a double 1, and then it'll be the dice gods will punish me.
No, they didn't.
They didn't. So I'll get in combat and just stay within 3 of that objective, obviously.
Of course.
So 4 base. What's it called? Is it 4 base or 5 base? For a
Gremlin
captain?
Tom.
4. It's 4, I think.
You're a Blood Angels player.
So Shock Assault, Savage Echoes, and Black Rage. He's extremely furious.
He's a very angry man.
You're 3s. You're rolling 1s.
Oh, luckily.
And
It's not his fault.
2s.
Solution 2s. So 3, 5. 5 demon saves.
5 ups.
Dude.
Right, so now that's the end. Maybe morale over here. You might get some guys back again. You lost 6.
How many left?
3.
So I lost
7.
So
that's
it's failed.
So then you rolled 2d6.
So 1 dies and then 2, and it's 1s and 2s. They run off.
So 1 left.
Yep, 1 left.
The bravest demonette.
Oh, they're not brave.
And then we'll come back with Phil's movement phase, turn 4. So here we are after Phil's turn 4 movement phase. We did a quick count up of the scores, and it's 60 points to Phil, to Tom's 48. And so talk us through what you've done there, Phil.
Yeah, so the only points I can now get are from engaging all fronts. So I moved the demonette back, otherwise she would have got spanked this turn because she would have been in combat. I've fallen back a unit from the Furioso and moved a unit over there. So I'm actually in all 4 quarters to get the 3 points out.
Yeah, you're on there as well.
And
you got your 10 points for primary this turn.
Yeah, so now I think that is all she wrote.
That is literally it, yeah. So we'll come back at the end of Tom. That was literally the fastest turn ever. Tom's turn 5. Cool, so at the end of that turn, Phil.
Yeah, so I got reality blinks on this unit. So this unit 5, and I rolled a 6, so they're back to full strength, which is quite handy. I tried to get as many points as I could effectively just through engage, which is all I could do. So I moved the Seeker over there, pulled them back to that corner. One's over there in that corner, so I got the 3 points for that. And then Tom, you moved.
You did your movement phase as well.
Movement phase. I haven't moved these, so I'll shuffle them forward just to make sure I gun her down. He's moved into this table quarter for engage. He has advance, but he can use his assault weapon, the frag cannon, to shoot those guys maybe.
Okay.
And then this guy's moved up, so he can see down those demonettes, and then the captain and the flyer are positioned for.
Yeah, because I think it's important at least.
They're in a bit of bother.
Yeah, a bit of bother, but if Phil keeps one alive, it could be important.
Yeah.
Right, shooting.
All right, so I will shoot the frag cannon first over here.
Yep.
So it's 2d6 auto hits. So 7. 7 auto hits, and the toughness what? Sorry,
3.
Okay, so 3 2s. That's 6.
1 wound each. 1 damage each.
Yeah.
Oh, it's more than enough.
More than enough. Then gone.
Then I will do the 8 shots from the guy up on his steps down to the demonettes.
Yep. Yeah, 2 minutes there.
I'll spend my CP for this turn on Wisdom of the Ancients.
You have got 2, Tom. So you've got
How many have I got there?
1.
No.
So I spent 1. Yeah. So we're rolling the 1. Doesn't matter. Bit of a waste. And then 2s.
They did.
Hopefully. So 6.
3 dead.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, we play these as barricades. This isn't area terrain, so there's no benefit to saves or minuses to hit.
Yeah, unless your base is concealed from the fire.
Yeah.
I'll fire this guy into.
So if my base is concealed from the firing unit, does that count?
Yeah. Oh, by the feature.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
See what you mean.
I'm kind of going to shoot this guy right in the face.
Feels pointless, but
Right in the face, point blank. Wisdom of the Ancient thing it is. Not very much.
cheesy marine stratagems.
So that's 5.
Yep.
Good.
You can table me, Danvers.
Maybe. Hope so. You never know. Okay. How many demonettes are there?
6 left, sir.
So there was 10, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So what I should have done, guys, is use my frag grenade for my captain, because that would have been 6 hits. No, 6 shots.
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, so
It'll still be minimum 3 now, isn't it?
that's true. Okay, so I'll do I'll do that frag grenade. So it's minimum 3. for rolling ones.
Why is it minimum 3?
Because there's 6 in the unit.
Oh, 6. I
frag
think
rate's
there's
the
5.
last.
Yeah. Right.
So those are all hits. And then, actually, it's only strength 3, isn't it? So those don't wound, just use 1.
One more dip.
And then 2 las cannons from the strong time. 1 misses. And wounds.
One dip.
When you reroll 1s from the captain there.
Oh, that was a hit, was it?
Yeah, too late.
I thought that was the wounds that I got a 1 on.
Oh, I don't know. Let's not worry about it too much. Let's not worry about that one las cannon shot. You've got 12 assault cannon shots coming in.
They hit on 2s, don't they? So I just remembered.
Pardon?
They do hit on 2s. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
So many 3, 6, 9.
Oh.
One left. Oh, cocked.
No, yeah, cocked. Yeah. Sorry.
One left. Oh no, 5.
Yeah, I think that's 5. Yeah, I think that's unit 1 got died to the las cannon.
Very well done, Thomas. That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
And there's one little demon over here.
So, just for the sake of it, come on, Phil. Just because
No,
I've got to drive home. She's because then I'll fight. There we go.
Jiggling. She's jiggling into the sunset time. I've not killed her.
There she goes. Wah!
That
That's it.
is that.
Well done, mate. Well done. Let's fist bump. Let's COVID bump.
And we'll come back with the scores and a little debrief.
Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
79-73 win to the Blood Angels.
Pretty close still. Pretty close.
Yeah, came down to secondaries in the end. Me choosing Bring It Down was not a good idea in the end. Why? It could have gone differently, but I only scored 2 for that. I think your worst one was Engage. You got 7 for.
Yeah. I didn't really know what to choose for that category because I knew I was going to be pinned back as you charged towards me.
Yeah.
A bit, so
I was going to go in mental interrogation, which I probably should have done in hindsight. But I was thinking, oh no, I'll need the smites. But yeah, and obviously I don't know if that would have made a difference. In my head, Celeste Swift. It wasn't.
Yeah, that could have definitely. Basically, these are all pretty squishy dreadnoughts. So if you had a keeper in my lines running around, it would have just been smashing.
Well, that was the plan.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I brought Fog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I rolled some insane Feel No Pains at the beginning and some saves. It was pretty grotty.
Yeah,
And
that's good.
I like the terrain rules, like fighting across those barriers and stuff. Makes it a bit more interesting as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was good. So yeah, I did badly on Engage and on the primaries really because I had a turn of not scoring any. I keep forgetting how you score at the top of your turn.
Start of your turn.
Yeah, the start of your turn.
Yeah.
And so I kind of do things like I move like models off objectives, forgetting that I need them there for the following turn.
Good practice, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's all pretty new to everyone, isn't it?
Yeah. So I need to get some more night to practice in. But then Assassinate was a good pick because those quite big guys all went down.
Yeah, definitely. It's the thing with a list with so many keepers.
Yeah, 3 points, and there was 5 of them, so it's perfect for maxing out that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, good game.
That's all good. All good, mate.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Like the mission, it's kind of fun. It forced us all to run into the middle and have a big old punch up at the end.
Nice.
And Reality blinked a few times. Which was
Yeah, it
quite
did for the first time in a long time, actually.
Yeah, twice in a row.
Didn't do it once at the other week. So no retreat.
That's it.
Yeah.
Freshly back from there.
Yeah.
Suntanned.
And this is my Slaanesh list was built for 8th because Keeper of Secrets are pretty good now. They're pretty.
Yeah, it was like basically, wasn't it? You sort of.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I really like these models.
Yeah.
And it was 8th edition, where they weren't great.
Yeah, I'm throwing that in there. Because,
I mean, he gets accused of
chasing the Keeper of
meta.
Secrets meta. But So it's good fun. I enjoyed it.
You did them before it was cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Hipster 40k.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next game, who's doing what?
Yeah, good question. We've got a plan to do some Crusade missions. Leave a comment if you think that would be interesting to you. We sort of already played a few games. We actually quite like it on the smaller board sizes, with a focus on narrative, and also all that sort of fun admin you do afterwards to level up your guys. It's quite funny.
Or kill them, or maim them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've got some walking wounded in my Crusade force. So yeah, if you guys are up for seeing some of that, then let us know. Those are fun, like smaller battles, but still really tactical.
Yeah, that's good fun.
That quite well.
Recommend Crusade if you've not played it.
Yeah. So we're going to do an intro to that and that kind of thing soon, hopefully. And then you want to bring your Admech, don't you?
Yeah, I've got a lot of new Admech models all
Yeah.
painted up, which would be quite good to get on the channel.
Yeah.
Flyer and all the horses and stuff, which would be pretty cool.
Definitely. And if you've got any more requests, then let us know.
Cheers. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you.